Hello, lovely viewers. Welcome to Event Tech Studio. Thank you very much for watching my videos online. Before we begin today's lesson, I would like you to click on the subscribe button, click on the notification bell to get notified of every content we put online. Make sure you have liked and shared the video. In today's video lesson, we'll be looking at how to create a free online church radio. So without wasting much time, let's move to a presentation I've prepared to walk you through the process. So creating an online church radio. So the purpose of this video is to teach and then educate people on how you can create an online radio for your church service or any other program you are having. So let's move on with the sound setup or the audio setup. So these are some prerequisites or certain things you might need to put in place. So we have the sound setup, that is your mixing console, a Telegram application, a desktop version, and then any media player like VLC or Windows Media Player. Audacity is a recording software. So then you need an internet connection as well. So now these are various sound setup. So with this particular sound setup, we look at an analog mixer board and then RCA aux and then a PC. So you need a PC, and if you already have an analog mixer board or console, then you need a cable like this. So in case maybe you are having a cable already, an RCA cable already. So this is what you do. Now this mixer board is an analog one, so you can connect the red and white cable to your tape out or record out. So you connect it to your mixer, and then the 3.5 mini jack cable to your PC. So if you are using an old laptop, you realize that you have a microphone port and then headphone port separated. So this is what you do. You connect the 3.5 mm jack to the microphone port, and then you connect your headphone. But in this in the modern laptops or in the advanced laptops that we have now, they've combined everything together. So it's somehow like a combo audio port which supports both microphone and then headphone. But you realize if you plug this 3.5 mm pin into your combo jack, a port like this, you aren't going to get the microphone sound. So I'm going to explain this. Now we have the 3.5 mm, okay, the 3.5 mm mini jack pin. There are about 3 types. So we have the TS. So the TS carries, this is the TS, it carries only mono sound, and then TRS carries the stereo sound, that is the left audio and then the right channel. So we have the TRRS, which has 3 black ring around it. So it means it has a stereo sound, the left side, the right channel or the left channel, and then the right channel or the left channel, and then the microphone as well. So we have right channel, left channel, and microphone. So this is what you do. If you have something like this, connect, your cable should look like this. Your cable should look like this. You should have a cable like this cable, and then connect it to the combo jack. So this setup is very simple. Pick a sound from your mixer board using the RCA cable. If you already have a cable like this, then you can do that. But in order not for you to be facing difficulties and you have a port like this, you shouldn't use this cable because sometimes it becomes difficult getting the sound. So you need to use a cable like this, which carries the microphone sound, so that your combo port can support it. Other than that, you can use this same cable for a port like this and use this same cable for this port, but you can't use this for this. So pick a sound. The disadvantage of using the RCA sound from your mixer board is that it carries all your master mix audio, so you are not able to control the volume which is going into your PC on the mixer board well, because all your mixes you have done, the final mixes, goes directly into your PC through this cable. Rather than that, we could have used an aux cable or a jack cable, pick the sound from the aux port on our mixer board. So you can see from behind this mixer board, we have an RCA cable. We are picking from the tape out or the record out straight into the PC. So you use this cable for a laptop like this. So if you're having an old laptop where your microphone is separated and then your earphone is separated, then you should be good to go with this cable. And then if you're having a combo port, then you should get this type of cable to avoid you not getting sound into your microphone or into your PC. So now let's move to the next setup. So if you are kind of using this setup, you can use any of this cable. This is the same thing, analog mixer board, RCA, aux, USB sound card. So you have a USB sound card. So you are going to connect your RCA cable to the mixer board, pick it pick the sound from the record out or the tape out from the mixer board, and then you connect it to the green side. You connect it to the yellow side or the pink side, which is the microphone, any of these that you are using. So some of these USB sound card do not work best when picking microphone into the PC, but you can trust the Sembrant USB sound card, which is very good. There are other type of this sound card which are also good. So you pick a sound from your mixer board straight into your USB sound card, and then your USB sound card into your USB PC. So it can either be a 3.0 USB port or 2.0 USB port, and then your PC will recognize the sound card microphone input. So now let's move into the next setup. So we have analog mixer board, jack or XLR TRS 3.5mm jack cable, and then USB sound card. So we have a setup like this, and then you have your XLR or jack aux output from your mixer board. Okay, so this is a mixer board. You can use any of this cable to pick sound from the out level of your mixer board, and then your 3.5mm cable, that is the mini jack, you connect it directly to your sound card, and then your sound card to your PC. So now let's come to this cable. This cable is a female type, so you can pick sound using the XLR female cable straight from your mixer board male port, that is the out, and then your 3.5mm mini jack cable straight into your sound card into your PC. If you have a jack or a quarter-inch cable, you can use this jack cable, pick a sound from the aux, and then straight you connect the 3.5 mini to your sound card and then into your PC, or jack to jack. So if you're having a jack to jack cable, you can use a converter like this. So from jack to mini jack, and then straight into your sound card, from your sound card to your USB port. So the advantage of using an aux cable is that, or picking the sound from an aux level on your mixer board, is that you'll be able to control the mixes that is going into your PC as a microphone or a line in. So you'll be able to deal with the volume. You'll be able to control the volume and everything that is going into your PC. Now, those who are also using a desktop PC, and then you have a sound card fixed into your desktop PC, you have an analog mixer, connect your XLR cable straight into your mixer board, and then you pick the sound straight into your microphone. Okay, so the pink color over here is the microphone port, and then you can use the lining, which is the blue. So the blue, you can use the lining. You can either insert it into the lining or the microphone, just that the microphone has an amplify feature in it, which can amplify the volume rather than the lining. So any of these ports can still be used as microphone, but if you prefer to use the microphone, you can use that. But if you prefer to pick the sound through the lining port, that is the blue color, you can use that. So pick a sound from your mixer board using any of these cables. And then if you are using the jack to jack, as I said, you need to get a converter, because here you don't have a quarter-inch jack, but it's rather a mini jack. So you have to use a converter like this for your sound. Now we have analog mixer board, jack XLR TRS 3.5 capture card. So the reason I brought in this is that a capture card, some of the capture card have microphone or aux-in port for picking out external sound into your PC. Okay, so capture card is for taking video from a camera straight into your PC, and then you'll be able to get, some of them support microphone. So for instance, this capture card, which I'm going to use for picking out sound from my mixer board straight into my PC for the demonstration purpose, has a microphone mini jack port. So you can use any of these. So now this is what you do. You pick your sound as usual from your mixer board, and then using any of the cables straight into your capture card, and then your capture card connects to your PC using a USB to USB cable or Type-C cable, any of the connection you have, whether USB 3.0 or Type-C connection, whatever cable came with your capture card, you'll be able to connect it to your PC via the USB. So your PC will identify your capture card, and it will identify your microphone too as well. So it will identify it as a video capture card, and then at the same time you can use it for a sound card as well. So we will do all those demonstration. Now, analog mixer board, jack XLR TRS 3.5mm docking station to your PC. So right from your mixer board, you use any of these cables. Now, your docking station also extend the features of your laptop or your desktop that you are using. So it also has an additional features like USB port, Ethernet port, HDMI, and then microphone port, just as you can see over here. So you pick your sound, connect it to the microphone port here, and then your docking station connect to your PC through USB Type-C or USB 3.0 port. So your docking station can identify the microphone from your PC can identify your docking station microphone and use it as an input. So now let's move to the other one. So we have analog mixer board, jack XLR audio interface or audio box. So now pick the sound from your mixer board as usual. Now the advantage of using audio interface or audio box is that it reduces noise and then suppresses a noise sound that is coming from your mixer board, and reduce latency in the audio transmission so that your PC gets a perfect audio for your recording or your live streaming or your audio broadcast on radio. So you can use any of these: Focusrite, 2i2, Yamaha, Prisoner. So pick your sound from your mixer board straight into your input on the sound card. So any of these could be an input, whether XLR, whether a jack or mini jack, depending on the connection type. Get a right cable for your mixer board, picking up the sound from your mixer board straight into your input of the audio interface or audio box, as others will call it. And then your audio box connects to the PC through USB 3.0, USB type A, or USB Type-C, any of the connection, whatever interface cable which came with your audio interface, you'll be able to connect it to your PC. Your PC identifies your audio interface as a microphone or a sound input. So all what we are doing is to get a sound into our system. Okay, so let's come to digital mixer board, jack XLR RCA audio interface. So this is what we do. We have a digital mixer board. You can pick a sound from your digital mixer board, whether XLR, the oxide, the jack, or RCA, straight into your audio interface again, and then your audio interface connect through the USB cable to your PC. So here the PC will identify your audio interface rather, not your digital mixer board. Now I'll show you something in the next one. So now here, most of the mixer boards, so here we have mixer board, USB cable, and then a PC. So most of the mixer board has a USB interface, so a USB port. So if you have a USB port, there wouldn't be any need for sound card. Your USB interface will serve as a sound card to your PC. So you can either connect directly your mixer board digital mixer board to your PC using any of these cables. So whether it connect via Type C or Type A cable, your PC will still be able to identify your mixer board as an audio input. So some of the mixer board will allow you to record multi-track, that is the various or the different input levels which are on your mixer board on your PC using the appropriate software that came with the mixer board. So you can install the mixer board driver or the software that came with it. Your PC will identify it as an input. So here, the guitar mixer board, which has a USB interface, audio interface, or audio box, it has an audio interface built into it already. So you just have to connect a USB cable to it, and then you are free to go. Some also connect through the Ethernet port and then to your Ethernet port on your PC, and it can be used as an audio interface. So read from the manual that came with your mixer board. So reasons for using Telegram as a software for online streaming or radio setup is that it consumes less internet data, so you don't use much of your data when you are streaming from Telegram, and then low audio latency, high audio clarity as compared to others like WhatsApp or Zoom or whatever, and then unlimited subscribers, so you can have multiple or unlimited participants in your channel. So Telegram service may go down anytime, and I wouldn't be held responsible for that. So this is a warning, a disclaimer notice. So thank you. Let's move to the actual thing. So now you must install and have an account on Telegram. So first of all, this is what I'm going to do. You right click on your sound or your audio icon or your sound icon. You choose sound settings, and this is going to pop up for you. When you choose sound settings, when you right click and you choose sound settings, this is the window which is going to show up. So because I'm using Windows 11, Windows 10 will show up this directly. That's why I close the other window. So this is what is going to show up when you are using Windows 10 or any other Windows like Windows 7 or 8. So now this is my digital audio interface. This is my USB microphone for recording my voice. This is the digital audio interface that I'm going to use to pick the sound from my my mixer board straight into my PC. So this is what I'm actually using. I'm using this video capture card, and it's a sound card on its own too as well. So it shows right here the guitar audio interface. So I'm picking the sound from my mixer board straight using an aux cable straight into my sound card or microphone port on my video capture card, and then I have a sound in here. So I have to install something like Audacity. The reason why I installed Audacity is very simple. I want to monitor the sound which is coming from my mixer board into my PC and make sure that I'm able to hear the sound from the mixer board in my PC. I want to monitor it. I want to see if I'm getting the sound. So right now, this is what I'm doing. I'm going to open the volume on my mixer board, play the sound, and then try to see if the levels will read here. Okay.
This way. You see, I think we all know this, or if you don't know, it's one of the popular verses in Daniel.
So I can hear a sound. You saw it reading over here. The sound was reading. So now if you have installed Audacity, you need to click on the double click on the recording level. So if you double click on it and you are not able to hear anything, make sure you come to edit, choose preferences, and then under recording, select recording and check software playthrough of input. This will make sure that you are able to hear yourself. You want to monitor the sound before you start recording. You want to hear the sound before you start recording. So I can see that I'm getting the sound, or so it's a preaching message. So I'm able to get a sound from my mixer board straight into my PC. Okay, so I can set this as my default input device, but because I'm recording and I have many microphones connected to my PC. I don't want to use it as my default. I want to use this for which I'm speaking into right now. And then when I come here, I choose my digital audio interface as my microphone. I choose my headset or my headphone. And then let's try that again. If we can get a sound from our mixer board into our capture card or sound card audio interface into our Audacity again.
Right at the start of his training, he made a firm decision. The people knew what he stood for. Right at the beginning of the training. You see, this declaration.
So we are able to get sound in there. Now, since we are able to get sound in there, now we need to move to Telegram. We need to move to Telegram and then play some track there. So if you have installed Telegram and then you have an account with Telegram, open up your Telegram. Once you open up a Telegram, come to the menu and then we need to create a new channel. So we call our channel and then we give our description. You can enter anything. So once you are done, you click on the create button and then make sure you set it to public channel. So public will make sure that anyone can find a channel in your search and join. So when you are streaming, people can search this channel and then join the audio sermon, okay? So, and then if you choose private, it is only when you have sent a link and then people click on the link to join, that is when they will be able to join your channel or your church online radio. So we don't want to do it that way. We want to put it to public channel and then we give our channel a name, a link. So we are going to make it simple. So this is our channel and then we click on save. So once we click on skip, we skip. We don't want to add anybody now to our channel because we'll be sharing the link and then anybody who has access to the link, you can add people. So you could have added your church members who are on Telegram or your members or your listeners or your audience who are on Telegram to the channel. But I'm not going to add anybody in there. So now when I'm done with this, I click on the streaming button and then I choose my channel and then I click on continue. So when I click on continue, I have to come to the menu. When I come to the menu, I click on settings. So now when I click on settings, come to microphone, okay? And then when you come to microphone, choose the microphone or the input you want to use as your microphone in Telegram. So in this case, I'm going to use my digital audio interface. The sound card I showed you, this is it. This is where my sound from the mixer board gets into. So I'm going to use that as my microphone. So I check this and then I click on OK. So whatever sound is being played here will be used as microphone and then it will be used as an audio input as well. And then I enable noise suppression just to reduce noise in case there are noise. So, and then I can share my invite link, my channel link to people on WhatsApp, on emails, whatever, Telegram and all those stuff for people to join. And then when I'm done, I click on done. So I would have to unmute. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to enable the volume on my mixer board so we hear a sound coming in here. So please take note, monitor the digital audio interface and you see that a sound is coming in there, and when I'm done because I'm monitoring the sound too over here, and I can hear it. I can hear it in my headphones too. So I can record my preaching right from the mixer board when I click on record, and as well monitor using Audacity. It is free, and then get the sound into Telegram, which I'll be using for streaming. So now I'm going to play the sound from my mixer board. It's a preaching message.
Was made right at the beginning. Once they brought the food, they said, "We will not eat."
So you click on unmute so that your sound goes live, and now people can hear.
Right at the beginning. So the people knew the principles on which he stood on. Sometimes we hide our Christianity, and that becomes a problem to us. Declare who you are. Declare who you are. Let your friends know that this is who you are.
So that is it. My sound is coming in there. So as you can hear. So right now my Telegram is live, but the reason why you are not seeing it animating is because they have reduced the volume on my mixer board, so no sound is coming in there, but it's still live, but just that the sound is not getting any input. Now, okay. So how do I play sound on my PC? So I have a song on my PC that I want to play in Telegram, okay? So continuously, you can do a mixes of track, and then whether you are using virtual DJ or any DJing software. So you have a mixes of music or sound you want to play through Telegram for your people to listen, or you have a recorded audio version of your sermons, you want to play it for your audience who have joined your Telegram radio to listen. So how do you do that? So first of all, I have this sound here. I have this sound here in my VLC that I want to play. So let's test it out. So this is what I do. You come to the menu here once your streaming window is up, and then you click on share screen. Now when you come to share screen, this is what I've done. If you notice, I intentionally put my image here. So I designed this flyer, put it here. Now because it's an online radio, people cannot join when people should join, and then the thing should be more it should look nice. So you design a flyer for your church or your church program or whatever program you are holding in the church. Just design a flyer, open it in Windows Photo or any photo viewer, and then push it to one side of the screen, or you can position it anywhere, just as you see mine. So when I come to share screen, I just don't want my Telegram to be blank, so I select that window. That is the screen or that window I want to share. And then I check share systems audio. So system audio is any sound which is playing on your PC. It could be a movie, it could be any song you are playing in your VLC, Windows Media Player, Port Player, Virtual DJ, or any other thing. Any sound which is playing on your PC. So if that is the sound which is playing on your PC, Telegram will be able to pick that sound and stream it. So once you check share system audio, now when nothing is checked here for now, according to Telegram, per the features right now, when nothing is selected here, you can't check this and alone. So just design something. It could be a church design or any other thing, and then we select the radio, the picture right here, and then you check share system audio, and then you click on share screen. So you can see I'm sharing my screen, and I'm sharing a system sound too. So I'm going to play the sound, and Telegram will be streaming it, but my microphone is still there because no sound is coming from my mixer board. My microphone is live, picking out sound from my my audio sound card, but because I've lowered the volume on the mixer board, you are not going to hear anything. But the system sound is ready to be streamed because it's sharing a system sound, and whatever song I play is a system sound. So let's try it out. So anybody who joins will be able to hear this sound being played. It could be a music you are playing or a sermon which has been recorded already, audio, sound, or any other thing. So that is what you'll be able to share your music or play music through Telegram. So if you have a mixes of song you have done using virtual DJ or any application or like Adobe Audition or Audacity, you have arranged songs to play and it's a system sound, you are playing it through your speakers. Telegram is going to pick it, stream it, and then your audience join and then they will be able to hear that sound clearly. So that is how you'll be able to do it. So the next step is just let me just increase the volume of my mixer board and then let's go on.
When I was growing up humbly, I will always declare who I was. And up to today, I will declare who I am. And beyond that, I tried in my mind to be the pastor among the pastors.
Okay, so we let's learn how to be able to record. So you saw that the green borders were moving around. So if you want to record your sound or sermon, then you open up your Audacity program. Open your Audacity and then you click on record.
Lift it and put it on a stand. Let everybody know who you stand for. And draw your lines. Draw your lines.
So you can see I'm able to record as well, and then I'm able to stream as well. So thank you very much for watching this video. Make sure you have liked the video, you have shared the video, click on the subscribe button to get notified of every content put online. And if you need any of the cables that I demonstrated or any of the device, you can still contact me via the Telegram or WhatsApp or email. So thank you very much. That is when you are in GH or you are in Ghana here. So you need a audio interface or the cable, you can contact me through the lines displayed on the screen right here. So thank you very much for watching that video. Stay blessed.